Matt! Yeah? Update day! What? Update day for the
Equal-Man series. This is Equilibrium Man, my ultimate Ironman account where I have to level my skills as equally as possible. No more than one level apart. If I mess up, I have to restart. Equalfeller is the 8th Equal-Man and the first one I can see truly going the distance. Watch as the journey continues. We ended off last time at a clean base 50, halfway to max. And sitting at 433 hours of playtime on the account. While 50 might seem like a pretty big milestone, in terms of skilling methods or other content, not really much has changed. There are certainly some possibilities that opened up, but most of the changes to our skilling circuit came from within. Our first example of a change is in woodcutting. To save some time and some sanity, I've decided I'm not that concerned with pest control right now. Rather, I've decided it is more worth my while to spend woodcutting XP to level other skills faster. And if I happen to have any XP left over at the end, I might hit up the pest control talks. With that in mind, I chopped and burned maples for level 51 fire making. While cutting some oaks for construction XP, I hit level 51 woodcutting, and then I got level 51 construction shortly after. No pest control this circuit, but that's fine by me. Another thing I wanted to give a try was farming contracts. I unlocked the farming guild at level 45 farming, but I still haven't been there on this account. Instead, I ground myself bloody at the sorcerer's garden picking herbs. That method was already taking hours per level though, and the tedium was really getting to me. So I wanted to see how viable farming contracts might be to source my herb seeds. Fun fact, I've actually never done a single farming contract, not even on my main or previous Ironman accounts. Turns out, I'm not so good at trying new things in RuneScape. While I wait for that first contract to grow, I'm going to see if I can thieve up some herb seeds from master farmers too, to further supplement my herb supply. I got a little carried away and went straight for level 51 thieving, but let's go check on our contract, and, more importantly, the seedly rewards therein. I got limpwort roots and some herb seeds, all in a few hundred farming XP. I could definitely see this being viable, but it's gonna need some further testing, which I'll do while working on my other skills in between. I saw another method I wanted to try, ripped straight from all the Deadman mode videos that came out recently. Like many things with an Ultimate Ironman account, the first step was dying, so I can keep my stuff safely in a pile on the ground for 1 hour. From Lumbridge, I cut myself a canoe and paddled my way back north. In the Baroque Enclave, I tried out a new trick I learned from a commenter, punching rats to death for a fast looting bag. And once I firmly had my sack in hand, it was time to grab my bone. When you've grabbed your bone for long enough, your sack will fill up, and you just need to handle your bone a little longer to reach your limit. Finally, with your bone and sack in hand, it's time to head over to the Chaos Altar and... head over to the Chaos Altar and explode all over... Fuck. Head over to the Chaos Altar and explode all over it. Shit. Bitch. Well, I gotta say, it's a lot more frustrating than my previous method, but it's also a lot faster, so I'm probably going to stick with it going forward. Besides, I think I've learned the trick to it. And after doing several farming runs at the herb patches and farming guild while leveling my other skills, we were finally at level 51 farming. All off of contracts, limpwort roots, and herb seeds. And I gotta say, I got quite a few herbs out of it. I can't say definitively if this is going to be fully viable going forward, but I'm definitely going to be giving it a longer term try. Worst case, I have other ways to get herblore XP. There's a bird in my ass. And now for the grand reveal. My money-making method. I had some spare magic XP and I didn't want to push my HP level too high, so I found myself stealing from Baroque West Bank and alching their valuables. Shout out to I Am Golem for letting me know how simple it was to get in here, and how beneficial it could be to the account. Though, I gotta say, while it is certainly beneficial, some of those items for Crackle Clue 3 were not so easy to get, especially on an Ultimate account. But, now that I've unlocked it, I can see myself returning here many times in the future. Anyway, there's level 51 magic. And to round out the circuit, Hunter. Strictly speaking, what I'm doing to get levels hasn't changed, but what I get out of it has, in a big way. Starting at level 50, I can now catch eclectic implings, but I'm not after them for their clue scrolls like so many others might be. I'm here for their wood. 4 noted oak planks specifically, commonly dropped from their loot table. It'll make future construction training a breeze. Over 100 planks later, there's level 51 Hunter and base level 51. After staying here for level 52 Hunter, I had quite a few clues stacked up to do, and out of those caskets we found ourselves quite a few uniques. Unfortunately, I can't store medium clue rewards just yet, so these things are going to be clogging up the looting bag. But I don't want to throw them away, at least not yet. Might scale back how many clues I do for the next several levels though, so I don't find myself wasting items. I managed to unlock another potentially account-saving method of gaining XP with the Tears of Guthix quest. This could help me bail out of an under-leveled skill up to once a week. Looking at you, Slayer. There's Olaf's quest completed for level 52 defense. Thanks to Iron Lotad for cheering me on. Live at twitch.tv/ThisIsLandon for very occasional live streams. We were also finally able to complete the Waterfall quest. The first quest most people do on a new account, completed over 400 hours in on Equal Feller. Hell yeah. At level 50, I unlocked the Rogue's Den. I totally forgot when I was still at 51, but now that I'm getting ready to thieve my way up to 52, I've got to get that Rogue's outfit so I can double up on my herb seed gains. Having to kill myself to clear the inventory out every time was pretty annoying, but a few hours later, outfit achieved. After getting all my combat skills with questing, for the first time in the history of Equilibrium, I am behind on hit points XP. Luckily, I was able to complete the Desert Medium Diaries to get a lamp to spend on level 52 hit points. I still needed to get level 52 Slayer, but to do that, I figured it was about time I got another kitten. That completes my Varric Medium Diaries for another lamp that I can spend on level 52 Slayer. Base 52, baby. Don't worry, Attila's still at home. Now she's just got a friend to hang out with. Sitting halfway between base 52 and base 53, you might be wondering, why isn't this guy doing Wintertod? To be honest, at 51 I just forgot, but now, working my way to 53, I'm just scared. Unlike Temperos, which only gives you fishing XP when you do an action, Wintertod gives a XP per action plus a big XP drop at the end of each game, making every game a terrifying chance to overlevel. So until I'm a little higher level in the fire making department, I'm going to be avoiding the toad. Base 53. Thank goodness I unlocked Tears of Guthix, because I'm already feeling the need for it. Slayer fell behind as always, so I'm spending my first week at Tears of Guthix to get the level. Some of you might be afraid about the XP gain, but after a little research on the wiki, I've determined that it's next to impossible for me to overlevel just from the Tears XP drop, so I'm swimming smoothly over to level 54 Slayer. If I did overlevel though, that would have been pretty funny, be honest. Anyway, that's base level 54, and now for the Peace D Resistance.
Hey, little girl. Did you want to know a secret? 'Cause I know one and it is so good to hear it. You want to know what it was? Alright, I'll tell you what it was. I know how to count all the way to Schfifty Five. 1, 2, 2.5, 7, 14, 21, 27 half, 27, 37. What you say? Shiggity swell, Schfifty Five. Shiggity swat, shiggity five. Shiggity swell, Schfifty Five. Shiggity swell, Schfifty Five. Girlfriend's age, Schfifty Five. My IQ, Schfifty Five. You must pay. 5 plus 5 is 50, 50, 50. 55. Shiggity swatty swatty swat. Swatty swat. 55. My IQ is 55. Shiggity swatty swatty swat. Swatty swat swat swat. Shiggity swat 50, 55. Come on, girl, when you add 5 plus 5. Come on, girl, 55. Do that 55. Come on, girl, shake your butt, you ex. 55, 55. Now let's do the stick. Come on. Shiggity swatty swat. Shiggity swat. 55. Shiggity swat. 55. Shiggity swatty swatty swat. 55. 55. Come on, girl, 55. What you say? Come on, girl, 55. 55.
And there's base Schfifty Five. It took a good deal longer to make this video than I wanted it to, but I hope it was worth the wait. We are now sitting at 552 hours on the account, with 119 hours of playtime this video. I'm going to try to get streaming a little more regularly, so follow me at twitch.tv/ThisIsLandon to get a little equal fix while waiting for the next video. And if you want to join our still small but thriving Discord community, you can follow the link in the description. Thanks for watching. Once again, huge shout out to all the channel members. I really appreciate the extra support. It helps me dream that one day this could be a real job, and I can stop living in customer service nightmare. Special shout out of course to Ellie Belly and Jack RS for going way above and beyond up to the Guthix himself tier. Side note, if you do become a member, and you join the Discord, I'll give you a special role for it. Catch you next time.